Yeah. Peace.
Peace and prosperity. Peace and prosperity.
My man Z said this is his first live broadcast. Well, welcome, Z. Peace, Rican. I seen you early. You were early on the check-in.
Early in the check-in.
What's good, family?
In the check-in.
Welcome. Lord Jamar live. I'm here with my brother, the Chakra Doctor. Is in the motherfucking house. Gotta get my sound effects up. The Chakra Doctor is in the house. What's up, y'all? For those of y'all who are acquainted with the channel, y'all know about the Chakra Doctor. Y'all know who this is. What's good, family? What's up, Miss Ravioli? I see y'all. Trevor Jackson TV, A1 Drizzy, Toby Oyenekin. I'm sorry if I fucked that up, but I
A1 Drizzy.
Gail Jackson, Peace, Karis Knopflin. I see y'all. Make sure y'all click that like button. Make sure you share and subscribe. Click that notification bell. And we're gonna kick it. How are you today, sir?
I am doing swell, well, and great, peaceful and prosperous, sir. How are you?
I'm great. I must say you're looking quite spiffy in that brand Nubian limited edition tee that you got on there, sir.
Yeah, you already know hoodg.com. Hook me up.
Shout out to my man Marco at hoodg.com. Shit. He made you some shit that I don't even have. I don't even have that particular print.
I'm feeling real brand Nubian-ish right now.
You won't find that.
All I'm missing is the medallion, and all I'm missing is the medallion.
You won't find that on the website right there. That's the Build Destroy. That's 8 peace signs right there. I'm seeing.
That's the what signs?
That's like 8 peace signs right there, and 8 is build, destroy.
So what's the difference between this piece and this? So both of them the same piece?
No. This is the original man's piece. Goes back to Kemetic time.
Egypt. Okay.
United we stand, divided we fall. Okay.
Oh, shit.
See now, but that's also their sign of V for victory. That's the white man. Also, like the devil's horns. We don't deal with that type of shit. You know what I mean? So we deal with, like an obelisk or a Tekken, and we straight up and down. I'm keeping it straight up and down with you. You know what I mean? I'm straight into 6 o'clock, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not coming at you sideways. You heard?
Yeah. I heard.
Just clap it up for the real peace sign.
The real peace sign. The real peace.
Well, goddamn, Philip Forrest, he wants to let the people know that Rod Digger is sexy. Okay, we get it.
You got it.
Message received.
I will let her know
that Philip Forrest says that Rod Digger is sexy. Now,
you heard me, Lord Jamar?
You said what?
I said if they really think she's sexy, make sure you go buy them tickets. Make sure you go buy that merch. Make sure you go invest into her black business.
Go to her Cash App right now. $ bars for bread. BARZ for number 4 bread. Okay.
Support black business.
You think she that fine? Go give her some paper. How about that?
So support black business.
Let's clap it up for that. Oh, and also, I'm loving this, you know what I mean? Godcast, snapback, camouflage.
I thought that's what I was going.
See, I didn't tell them hats because I didn't really as a hat wearer. You know what I mean? But I could get you some hats. It ain't nothing, bro. Like he got your shit now. You know what I mean? We'll get you some shit going periodically. But yeah, this is actually my first time wearing this hat. I like this hat right here. This got the mesh in the back, you know what I mean, with the snapback,
like some camouflage, right?
Yeah, with the brown, little green up in there. You know what I mean? On the camouflage. So,
you understand me?
You know what I mean? So we on that brand Nubian gear, you know what I mean? That you know what I mean gear, you know what I mean? Just go on down to hoodg.com and get you what you need, bro. You put that on.
You know what I mean? Godcast. Get
Go
your
and get
gear
yourself
today.
what you need, man. And of course, you know, we can't forget the Chakra Doctor. And you know, if you need some of your good old miracle foods. Okay.
Miracle foods.
You need that miracle food, then you know you have to go to chakradoctor.org.
Cleanse your body, activate your chakras.
Activate the full chakra activation, you know.
Your full chakra. Yeah.
Well,
one day I'm gonna have to come do the FCA yoga, man. But you're gonna have to premiere it for me, bro. So we can have a lot of people in there on me, bro, and I can look famous and stuff.
Okay. I'll get you on a premiere. I got you, bro.
Get me on a premiere, man.
You put me on to the premiere shit.
And we can do the FCA yoga.
I'll schedule it a little bit ahead of time, not like days or nothing, but I'll schedule it like a half an hour ahead of time so that people will see it, and then boom, they be here.
Yeah. How's the family? How the dog? Where the doggies?
They're around. One is upstairs, one is lying down behind me.
Yeah.
His was cleaned out his ears earlier, and he be acting stupid after I do that. So I'm glad he's just lying down right now.
Family doing swell, well, and great.
How about you? How's the newborn? How's your wife? How's tell me about the young queen and all that.
Yeah, they're definitely in the pocket. You know, just got them in the cocoon, man. Just doing their thing, bro. Doing that thing that I always dreamed of. Just her and her, and doing that bonding, breastfeeding, and just getting each other's rhythm, and just basically just learning your child, man, and putting that positivity into your seed, and doing all of the things that wasn't done for us out of ignorance. You know what I mean? Making sure that we pass that on and start creating these generational wealth lines and start breaking these generational curse lines. And most definitely.
Absolutely. Shout out to American. It used to be Ninja. Now it says Nia, huh? I don't know if you switched that on purpose, but that's a moderator. So, yeah, brother, I heard you got put in YouTube jail recently.
Yeah. I was going.
What happened now? Without getting us put in YouTube jail. What happened?
In my defense, I was poking the bull or putting the red flag in the bull's vicinity. So in my own I already know what I was doing. So but yeah, I went hard in on the jab. They try to instead of bobbing and weaving, I try to right hook, left uppercut, try to do my little cheat code on it. And they were like, nah, we're going to sit you down for about 2 weeks because this is your second strike in like 2 weeks. So it was like, all right, second strike in a month, that's a wrap. I'm going to sit down right quick. So I'll be back up September 22nd. September 22nd, I'll be back up. Got something. And this time, I'm going to make sure that everything, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna stop banging on the beach, y'all. And I'm about to just give y'all I'm about to just flood y'all with all of this infinite love, eternal truth, this peace wave, all this data, all this information. I got tons and tons of information I'm about to give y'all, and we about to play chess.
Yeah, I see recently, I don't know, a couple of days ago, your man Biden, basically declared that, a bunch of people gotta supposed to get that thing or whatever. He's trying to make it mandatory for, companies with more than 100 workers and, federal employees, although it doesn't affect congressional employees, people in the legislative branch. It doesn't affect them, but, everybody else, apparently, you know, if you work for the government in some kind of way, if you're a vendor and all of that, that you're gonna have to get, you know.
Yeah, man, I got a few.
They want you to get that thing. And
Yeah, that thing, you know, right now it's the mark of the beast is upon you, you know. You gotta align yourself with something that's gonna have some power. A lot of people are aligning themselves with the beast and taking that shot. That's look, you know. So let them do that. And but remarkably, I can't speak about exemption. Just holler at me for your vaccination exemption. And you know, that's the most I could do. I can promote my corporation and what my corporation is doing to make sure that America stays healthy. And so I'm definitely into that, man. Y'all hit me up for y'all vaccination exemptions for sure.
Right. I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments and you got fuckers on here talking about anal chakras and shit like that. What's wrong with these motherfuckers?
That's their root. Your anal chakra is your root chakra.
Right, but like, why are you calling it an anal chakra?
Because
like,
that's what you actually
just say your root chakra. Like, just say your base chakra. Like why you know what I mean? Peace. Says Jamar, that peace sign is the same as the Baphomet. Okay, thank you. What record
brother?
Okay, so that peace sign, yeah, it is. Well, the Baphomet is the same as that peace sign. It uses that peace sign in its symbolism. But here's what you must understand: what Rekka thinks. And my brother, the Chakra Doctor, can attest to this. Many times, the devil or you know, those who go against, you know, original people, they take symbols that original people use for powerful symbols, and they try to adapt them into what we feel are negative things so that we don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? So they'll take a symbol like, you know, this sign, you know, and talk about as above, so below. Right.
You remember the guy in the hood? You about to holler at old girl, and he tell you, "Nah, don't fuck with old girl, got AIDS," because he really backdooring.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck her. Yeah. He trying to hit it. Right. So it's like they'll tell you that they'll try to enroll these symbols so that you won't want to fuck with it. I mean, at one point, they used to say that a fucking an unk was like some sort of bad symbol or whatever. You know what I mean? Like and the understanding of it comes. They'll say that about the pentagram. I've seen you with a pentagram before. Oh, is that a pentagram on his neck? Yes, it is.
Yes,
these are sciences of the original man. Those are just two pyramids intertwined, showing as above, so below. Your mind and your body are coincide. The universe and what's going on down here are coincide. Like that's all that's about. Is nothing satanic about it. Hang on. He says, I asked that for the truth, no ignorance, 100 peace. Yes, and we're giving you the truth. You know what I mean? We letting you know right now that they co-opt our symbols, brother, and they make us fear our own knowledge, because we don't fuck. We as original people, we don't fuck with nothing satanic and all that type of shit. And another thing they'll say is, where's the best place to hide something from black people is in a book. So if you put it in a book and the book is about some satanic shit, well, you know that the black man's not gonna go fuck with that. And that is the place where they would hide a lot of our symbols, so we would never know.
They're robbing themselves of some valuable knowledge. When you extinguish yourself from the ability to know, you automatically withhold yourself from the ability to learn and grow. And what happened is, even the term Satan has been marketed as a misnomer term. If you understand the true meaning behind that word, that meaning goes back to Set in our ancient Egyptian culture. So Set of old turned into Satan of today, and you can find that, you can see that in just the etymology and how they take our ancient African data and whitewash it, Indian wash it, Hispanic wash it, Asian wash it, Arabic wash it, or whatever wash it to fit their particular agenda and culture. And when we get mixed up at as people, we get mixed up as, well, which one do we follow? Now, never realizing that they all got it from us in the first place. No matter who us is, whether you're the Native American on this side of the planet, whether you are, the African on the other side of the planet, or wherever you at, they got it from some type of dark people. You can Google right now, Black Japanese people, and you'll see the Black version of Japanese people. Black Chinese people, you'll see the Black version of Chinese people, Australian people. Every person on the face of the culture right now, you can Google the Black version of that ethnicity, and you'll see the dark-skinned version of that light ethnicity.
Peace to God. Thank you.
Yes, this is a big evidence of how, Black is not really a color. It is the source of color and comes in all kind of shades, shapes, and sizes.
Peace, Asia. Thank you, Asia. Yes. Oh, that's that money magic. That's that's that chakra doc. But no, she is like, she's a VIP. And I didn't forget about you, Asia. I actually Patreon's punk ass, they won't allow me to just give somebody a subscription over there. You know what I mean? Because they're fucking,
for her donating that to you, man. For her donating,
they're on some bullshit.
I'll give her a free money magic spell if she wants. That's how much a money magic spell costs. So if you want a free consolation prize, Asia, I'll give you a free spell. I'll give you a free money magic.
I have her email.
Yeah,
I have an email address. I'll send it to you.
Bet that up.
But thank you, Asia. We love you, and we appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate Queen.
So yeah, brother, we wasn't getting on you. We just trying to let you know that a lot of times they will use our symbols. Like I saw in the chat, people were also bringing up the swastika. That's another symbol that they tried to demonize and make us feel like, oh, the swastika, it's from the Nazi. That's a symbol of original people.
It's Hitler.
You know what I mean? That's showing you the rotation of the stars around us and all of that type of shit, showing that we are actually the center of all
the galaxy. Galaxy map.
Yeah, so don't be scared. Don't be scared of your own shit. Like they trying to make you scared of everything. You know what I mean?
What better way? That's how the game works. And she's on fire.
Must love Asia.
She's on fire.
Much love.
Please.
She is on fire.
Please. That money magic though. Pop. Hey, y'all come get y'all. Y'all better come get y'all one.
Yo, make sure y'all click that like. Make sure you share. You share this live, and make sure you subscribe.
And make sure y'all visit chakradoctor.org and y'all hit me up, man.
That's all right. That's right. And make sure you shout out Asia, because she be repping crazy.
Asia went in, man. Asia, appreciate you.
So yeah, what do we feel about, and I want y'all to answer this in the comment as well. How do y'all feel about, do y'all have a job where they're gonna make y'all, try to get that thing? And if so, I just saw a thing where they said something about they're gonna start pausing births in New York because a lot of the staff quit. They quit because they was trying to mandate them to get that thing, and they said, no sir, I will not take that, we are out of here. And now they are like understaffed with a lot of in a lot of places.
They better be.
Let's shout out to that.
Yeah.
Let's shout out to that.
I wish everybody would do that.
Yeah, man.
So how do I feel about that? One thing, the way I feel about that right there, number one, I feel everybody should do that. I feel that in the end, when it's all said and done, you know, if you don't protect your body, nobody else will. I would definitely come holler and come get you a vaccination exemption over here for me, you know, because that thing is real. That thing is real. You know what I mean? But you know, as far as that goes, man, I want everybody to use common sense now, man. I'm about to go back, like hop back into the 80s where, you know, where common sense was a little bit more prevalent, and you know, songs of consciousness were able to pervade the public, and the public was able to listen to songs that had social commentary, like, you know, fight the powers that be. We got to fight the power. We got to fight the powers that be. Brand new, all these type of
Or how about fight the power? How about don't believe the hype?
Don't believe the hype.
What happened to that sentiment of
and
don't
remember,
believe the hype?
But remember, when that type of
We
music was
believe in
out,
the hype right now.
When that type of music was out, though, people were smarter. People had a more conscious awareness of what was going on in society. People, and they didn't want that, man. Listen, they didn't want another, man. They didn't when that stuff happened with Rodney King. Oh, they said we gotta make sure we keep these. We gotta make sure stuff like that don't happen no more, right? Keep them fighting each other. They'll never worry about what we doing.
Let's see. Hold on. Knowledge Bond said, under no circumstances will I take the
Dang.
But I wonder if all the police officers that said they weren't going to take it will stand or fold.
Now think about this, y'all.
I think a lot of them are not going to take it, and they're going to be like, all right, we'll just say
they're going to have to Joe Biden.
They're going to be like, just say that you took it, so we could fucking get over on these motherfuckers. But they're not
going to have the Joe Biden vaccination exemption. You don't see Joe Biden already giving out exemptions right now to his people in Congress. Y'all got to know the game. He's already given out the letters. Y'all better y'all better play the game, man. Y'all better put it in black and white. Y'all better put it on paper and get behind somebody that's legal.
Thank you, Dr. CJ. Dr. CJ said, when it comes to those tests, you also have other options besides that damn nasal swab.
Ooh,
there is a saliva test that you can take and that you can request. And I would advise y'all to do the saliva joint. Okay.
Yeah, bro,
do the saliva joint. Don't let them be digging all up in your brain, trying to, you know what I mean? Implant shit up in there. Don't go for that shit. The Chakra Doctor and his wife can begin delivering babies, and all those New York nurses can start baby delivering companies with no more than 99 employees. I like that idea. You cap it right at 99, right?
That's a nice one.
That's nice. Well, see, that is true. Like being a midwife and a doula, is something that would be very valuable right now. I remember, back in the days, it seems so long ago when I was striving to have mine, I went the midwife route. But it was at a spot, like a birthing center type of spot. I thought we talked about this already. Yeah, but that was kind of like, a lot of people wasn't doing that at that time. It seems a little more prevalent now.
That's another thing, man.
But the shit you did was out of this world.
What about how do you feel about
you didn't even have a midwife there. You just said we just doing it.
How do you feel about free birthing?
What is free birthing? What you did?
Yeah. What I did, what I'm doing.
Listen, I feel like as long as you have the proper education, you know what I mean? And you're not just freestyling. You see what I'm saying? That you actually have the knowledge of, you know what I mean? What can happen, good and bad, you know what I mean? And how to handle those situations. I'm sure you did all of that. So I have no problem with it as long as the education factor is there. I wouldn't advise people who weren't educated in the process to attempt.
It's a simple education. It's a simple education, believe it or not, my people. It is not hard to do. This is the beginning of creating, number one, generational wealth, and number two, breaking generational curses of slavery. The chains of slavery that bind and hold us down through straw man tactics and all kind of other slavery tactics that they use upon us, because slavery ain't never changed. It's just slavery ain't never died, just changed to 9 to 5. And so
I don't want to cut you off real quick, but I just want to bring the people up to speed just to let y'all know. My brother, the Chakra Doctor, just recently had a baby girl with him and his wife, and they did it at home with no midwife. Just they did it on their own. So this is what he's talking about when he says free birthing. So I just want y'all to make that understand what we're talking about here. Go ahead.
Quick brief, everybody. We went in, we did it, just us two, gave birth, healthy baby girl, did it the natural way, placenta naturally, the placenta umbilical cord naturally dissolved off. We didn't do nothing.
So you didn't cut it or nothing like that. You didn't cut the umbilical cord. You let the umbilical cord.
You don't cut it. You let it rot, and when it gets to a certain level of rot, then you could just snip it. It's nothing.
Right.
You let once it rots and the baby is mostly feeding on breast milk or things of that nature, then it loses its purpose that it used to have, and it rots away. It dies. Usually takes between like 7 days or less. Especially when you get to about day 4 or 5, if it's looking pretty rotten, you can cut it. You know what I mean? And just let the little scab part that is on the belly button, let that just sit, and that's gonna just dissolve away on its own. Just put natural oils on it, coconut oil, get you some natural salves and butters and put it on it, and it's gonna and the scab from that is gonna heal on its own and fall away on its own. You don't have to peel it off or anything. The baby has constant stem cells growing and helping it grow into its best self. So all you gotta do is just let nature take its course after that. But yeah, man.
But see, you see how at the hospital they want to cut the shit immediately upon, you know what I mean? That shit is still flowing life through it and all of that. And they want to just cut that connection between the mother and the baby immediately. Then they take the baby away into a room with strangers. We don't know what the fuck they doing in there, what kind of fucking, jidabs and all kind of shit they giving the baby. And now they got you signing, like you said, straw man documents and all of this type of shit at the hospital, pressuring you. First of all, they say traditionally in African culture, you should wait at least like 7 days or something like that before you name the child. You should look at the child and see its characteristics and take all of that into play and then name the child. But they pressure you. You got a name, right? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's got these names before the baby's even born type of shit. And it's
I got mine before the baby even born. I spoke into existence. I did magical sorcery to conjure my pregnancy. So, I definitely, and everything that I wrote and spoke, in the womb of the baby, is definitely rising up to those levels. And so everybody has a different way of doing it, but I know one way you shouldn't be doing it. And we all know it ain't that way what they talking about when, you got to go in these
and cut it out your stomach and all of that type of nonsense.
That's
First of all, the way you doing it, there's got to be a muscle memory to that, as far as this is how we was doing it originally, like the same way. You ain't got to teach.
And the feminine body, bro. The feminine body is genius. Literally, when it's literally, bro, the body. That's why the whole while all I do is pay attention to the body. How does things feel? How does it feel down there? And just get them to describe it. This is why you can't have no Demerol in your spine and numbing yourself up, because you got to feel those levels and pains of when the baby is traveling through those different passageways and canals to get on out and crown. So, but a lot of women don't want to even go through the pain of childbirth. We're such a yellow belly society now that you know, our females don't even want to go through the pains of birthing children, right? So, you know,
The
just that
necessary
alone,
pains.
yeah, the necessary pains that come with natural childbirth, no sticking needles in your arm and your back and all of this type of stuff to dumb down muscles so that you can't feel the pain of your soul being born into the world. And just getting over those type of humps and those type of hurdles, the fact that, you know, my wife wanted to just go through that and go through that whole process and see what it's like. That right there in itself was, you know, a great accomplishment of, hey, man, I gave full childbirth, natural, no sedatives, no additive, no preservative in water with nobody around but me and my husband. You know, that's just, you know, that's a beautiful thing, man.
Indeed it is. So did you want to do some FCA yoga today, or you want to do it another time?
I don't know. How does the crowd feel? Does the crowd feel like doing FCA yoga?
I don't know. We got we got about 200 and some people. Y'all want to do
let's get a vote. Let's see
guided meditation. It's up to y'all. He's here for it if y'all are here for it.
You want to do a guided meditation?
A little FCA yoga. Open up your chakras.
That's why they call me the Chakra Doctor.
Let's talk a little bit about chakras. Fuck it. For those who might not know, because my man said the asshole chakra. And he said the anal chakra.
But
and
look,
it's
they
just
really got a planet called Uranus, though. Think about it. They has a planet called Uranus.
Yeah, or is it just a celestial light? You know, they talk about planets. That's a whole nother thing. You know, Well, you know,
they say the kingdom of heaven is within, and you want to understand the universe, understand the human body. So
I'm seeing a lot of yeses, but why don't you just briefly go through each chakra, what they kind of govern, you know what I mean?
Okay.
As we go up and get to that crown.
All right. So
and we know there's even more, but we're not going to get into. Let's just go to the ones that are in the body.
All right. Right there, what I'm holding up is what you see as called as the Eye of Ra. You might see it on your dollar bill as the Eye of Horus. You might see it, you know, in different places as the all-seeing eye. That right there, my dear friends, is a ancient black people symbol, and that ancient black people symbol is called Ra. When you say the word Ra, you are literally invoking that sacred holy name of ancient old black folk who used to acknowledge, worship, pay homage, show reverence, and create millions and thousands and hundreds of different stories about the aspects of the sun. The sun, aka Ra, then migrated into a term called Chakra. That means the Ra, or the light that is within. So Chakra, when it made it to the Indian Peninsula, got translated into a wheel of light, or a circle of light, or a sphere of light. And so when you hear the ancient Negro spirituals sung in the Christian Baptist churches, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, they're talking about chakras. When some people might call it chi, other people might call it life force, other people might call it quark, other people might call it particle, some people might call it energy, some people might call it nirvana, heaven. Everybody has a different name, be it scientific, mystical, or natural name for the light that is within us. And that light that is within us can be proven to be real, like be real with physical proof, as it dwelling as a physical proof in your body. That's what FCA yoga is all about. FCA stands for full chakra activation. And the full chakra activation means all of your chakras that we go through during the exercise, you will feel them from head to toe as a physical representation that, number one, the chakras are real and your ancestors were not lying to you when they told you about the god Ra. All right, and that god Ra, aka the sun, they call us star seeds. They all say we're sons of God. They call Jesus the Son of Man, the Son of God, right? My grandson, right? My good son, the prodigal son, son. We all know that the Helios Biblos Bible means son, book, okay? And so we know that, the light of the sun, our people held into a most high esteem. So much so,
the Son of Man.
The Son of Man. We also know that the most high was one of the names of Ra. And so that thing called chakras are the miniature little bitty, I like to call it the miniature little bitty lights of our essence that come from the sun or the stars.
Now so just briefly get into those little bitty lights. What is each color? What does each one represent? Such and so forth.
So
just for that, for somebody that might not know. But
yes,
briefly.
Sir. Yes, sir. I got you covered. And
yes,
your first chakra will be called your asshole chakra now. Now I had to get that. But your first chakra is called your root chakra. And so the reason why it's funny because your root chakra is located in your perineal muscle.
And what color is
it? Is that muscle that you would use if you had to stop yourself from using the bathroom. And that's right there by your anus right there.
And
that's
what
that
color
muscle
is
that you
it?
use to squirt out your turds. That's the muscle you use to squirt out your turds. So a lot of people call it, your anal chakra. People might nickname it the anal chakra, but in actuality, it's called the root chakra. It is red in color. And think about it, it's called root. The root of your essence of who you are, right, lies in that place. It is the actual energy that anchors the rest of your soul complex, the rest of your light body. It anchors it into this machine body you like to call, a human body. And that's why it's called the root chakra. And it is literally, that essence, that overall essence of Ra beginning as a seed in the body. And then when you grow up, you have the sacral chakra, which is orange, and that's in the genitals. And that is literally the reason why you ever want to have sex. That's the reason why you want to procreate. That's the reason why you want to have relationships and be romantic. That's the reason why you want to do anything as it pertains to courtship. And that is found in the sacral chakra. Known keyword look at it's called sacral, means sacred. That's why that space down there is called a private part, right? Because it is a sacred space. And moving above it, you have your solar plexus, which is located in your belly button. Your solar plexus is literally located right there directly in your belly button, that little hole inside of your stomach. That is where your solar plexus is located. It is yellow in nature, and it is the reason why you have the power to say yes, you have the power to say no, you have the power to be determined and have a will and push forward, or you have a power to just be weak and submit and let things be. It is literally where our will comes from. It is, and I'll also call our hunch mind, that gut native instinct. Like, I don't know, I know was something wrong, but I just felt something down there. Or when I met him, I had butterflies in my stomach. That is all that solar plexus energy right there. When you talk about your heart, when you talk about your heart chakra, you are talking about, now you're talking about the upper chakra. So those three right there I just named can be considered your lower three major chakras. Your lower self. That could be called your lower self. Your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your root chakra. These are the three energies that governs your the thing that you want in life. Eating, clothing, shelter, education, medication, and all of those physical things that you want as a necessity to make this physical body work. Those are the three chakras that govern that.
And your ego exists down there as well.
Yeah, your ego. That's why people call you see such an asshole. Talking about that asshole chakra, right? So that they're operating out their root chakra. If you look at America operates out its root chakra, and the root chakra of the earth is located in California. This is why America operates.
Yeah. Your audio cut out. Uh-oh. Audio's gone. Audio's gone. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Yeah, I see you. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. I can't hear you. No, sir. Yeah, leave and come back. Somebody probably tried to call your phone or some shit like that and fucked up the connection or some shit. All right, he'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we're with the Chakra Doctor. He was explaining the chakras, their colors, their meanings, and he got muted. So we'll bring him back. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. American Nia. Shout out to you, Gail Jackson. Shout out Iasia M. Here we go. I guess it's inevitable. There's always going to be some people that just talk shit. he said, West. No, where's it at? It says Westbrook has the rainbow. He said Westbrook has the rainbow chakras. Yeah. Was somebody called your phone or some shit like that?
Yeah, man. And that's the fucking number. Yeah.
I knew what happened. Okay, so we were at the heart chakra, and what color is that, sir?
The heart chakra is green in color, and remember, this is your big clue that you come from Mother Earth. If you look at the word heart, you take the H from the beginning of the word heart and put it at the end of the word heart, and you will have the word earth. And
now, let me just say real quick, I don't like how they have conditioned us to believe that the heart, which is really, if you think about it, the symbol for an heart is like an upside down ass. Because if you turn it around, it looks like turn up a heart upside down. The symbol for
hard
a heart,
head make a soft ass.
It looks like an ass, right? But they make it red. They traditionally make it red. They make the heart symbol red instead of green. You notice that?
Right.
It should be green. The symbol of the heart should be green at all times. It is no fucking red heart. So really, they're trying to, once you get to the heart, they're trying to trick you to go back down to your root chakra. So you can't get further up to where you need to be at. I'm just saying.
Hey, bro, you got a point.
I think I cracked the code right there.
You know.
I'm just saying.
So that heart chakra, man, the heart chakra, that's you already know that what they tell you, that the heart is a house of love. The 5 heartbeats told you that. They were not lying. And to elaborate, man, the heart is the only organ on your body that works nonstop from the day that you're incepted to the day that you're gone. And it is the first organ that forms in the body. It is the first organ that forms in the body. So you guys ever wonder what keeps the heart beating? What energy that keeps that heart beating without stopping like that? There you go, right there. That heart chakra. It is invisible green particle energy that keeps that heart beating. You don't have to tell your heart to beat; it's just gonna beat on its own. So remember,
and the heart is electric as well, just like the brain.
Well, remember the chakras. The chakras are electromagnetic, etheric cluster energy. So when a lot of people don't understand when you're talking about the sun, Ra. You're talking about rays on a spectrum, and one of those rays on the spectrum is electricity, right? But they got multiple rays on the spectrum. This is what make the God body so beautiful, because the God body is able to transmute and utilize all of the rays on the spectrum, not getting burned by them, but using them for food source. And when you're talking about the going above, right here at your Adam's apple, you see what he was talking about earlier. Divided we stand on. Sometimes they say it represents, the separation. right? What also represents the V and the separation of the female's legs, aka representing your vocal chakra, your throat chakra, right? It is blue. Your throat chakra is blue. It is the reason why you have a voice. It is the reason why Lord Jamar sounds like Lord Jamar. I sound like I sound, because there's an invisible particle energy inside of us that is basically called it a spiritual voice box. All right. Basically, and you will feel
the
it right
science of true blue as well, because you have to speak truth through your through that chakra,
vocal chakra. It's
in
where truth
order
is
to access that next chakra. If you start talking lies and bullshit, you're not going to access this. So you have to be speaking truth.
Remember, and Christ said in the Bible, I am the way, the truth, and the light. Right. And so he said, rise into the next chakra. No one comes into the Father. Where does the Father live? In the temple. Where's that? Boom. Third eye chakra. Inside of your pineal gland, there is what they like to call the Higgs boson, God particle, or the part of you that they call the soul. Well, in Sanskrit, they call that the third eye chakra, aka your third eye, that invisible eye that is able to discern and see and seek out and be fruitful in the spiritual world and discern it as if you were looking at it with natural eyes. Your real eye, if you will, that eye of Ra, so on and so forth. And you will feel that between your eyebrows, and you'll feel it on your forehead. And then if you ever wonder why kings wear a crown, you ever wonder why queens wear a crown, you ever wonder why people wear hats and yarmulkes and all of the kufis and all of the different headgears, is because of this next chakra, and that is called your crown chakra. And you will literally feel the crown chakra right here at the top of your head, like the soft spot on a baby, as well as the reason why they put a crown of thorns.
The third? Hmm? Did we skip the third?
Oh no, I talked about the third. I said,
okay, I'm bugging.
Yeah, that third eye. We talked about the third eye. I told him it's purple in nature. Told him that it is the seat of the soul. It is basically the part of your body that they like to call the spiritual mind. If your spirit had a mind, it would be your third eye, right? And your physical mind is a replica or a carbon copy of that spiritual mind, right? Just like your physical body is a replica carbon copy of your spiritual light body. And this is how the system goes. And then, so at the top, you got that crown chakra. This is why in the Bible they put, and it's nicknamed the Christ chakra, or the Christ consciousness chakra. And this is why they put a crown of thorns on Christ's head in the Bible, to block, symbolizing the blocking of that chakra. And this is why you wear crowns and hats and things of that nature, symbolizing that crown chakra. Those are your 7 major chakras. During my exercise, you're going to feel all 29 of them. From your palm chakras, wrist chakras, elbow chakras, you're going to feel all kind of extra chakras. But those are the 7 major chakras that most chakra people can tell you about. Those 7 ones that go up along your spinal cord. And keyword, cord, your spinal cord. Cord means an instrument that plugs into an outlet of electricity or magnetism that is able to transfer energy from one spot to the next. This is what your cord is all about. This is why you got a spinal cord, which lets you know this body is a machine, because it has a cord that plugs into the universal grid energy. And your chakras are the batteries. Your chakras are the batteries that power this and animate this avatar baby doll body you call human. And so that's basically simplifying it for you if you want to be technical.
Yeah, he's talking facts. I'm gonna just let that sit there for a second.
Yeah. So and that's another thing, man, we can do just to keep a healthy immune system. That's how I was healing people first. I was healing people with FCA yoga, activating their chakras, and we were healing all kind of vast things. And then those methodologies turned into miracle food and all of that. So all you guys will need is to be sitting up. So this is a stillness yoga. You don't have to get in any weird positions. You don't have to do any weird things. All you have to do is get in either a sitting position like this, as you see me, or you're going to be in a position lying down, flat on your back. And with this, we're going to use the power of our imagination. Your imagination is the power and the ability to make yourself see whatever you want to see, however you want to see it, as vivid as you want to see it. If you want to see yourself sitting in the Taj Mahal, getting fed grapes by some naked girls with feathers in their hands and feeding you grapes, the greater you can see that, the closer you'll be towards, you might not get the Taj Mahal, but you might get some grapes in your hand tonight, right? But I'm saying the greater you're able to envision yourself seeing and doing and being the things that you want to be, the more your body will be feeling inclined to join in and join in on the party and resonate with the energy. So the power of your imagination, being still, following my voice, and last but not least, remember to always hit the weed. Not literally hitting the weed, but there's a breathing exercise in FCA Yoga where we tell you to hit the weed. What does that mean? That literally means do like somebody hitting the weed. Like the weed was at the end of the blunt and you hitting it before you about to pluck that, you about to pluck it into the street and you about to hit it. What you gonna do? You're gonna go in through your mouth and you're gonna get as much as you possibly could. Then you're gonna get there, you're gonna hold it for about 1, 2, 3 seconds, and then you're gonna blow it out. So this is how you breathe during FCA Yoga, by hitting the weed. So whenever you hear me say hit the weed, that means when we get to that chakra, breathe through that chakra and hit the weed in through your mouth and out through your mouth. And whenever you guys ready, we can get it cranking. We can get it started real quick, and I'll guide you guys through it.
You have the floor, sir.
All righty. So if you guys can get in a position of stillness and you guys can get into a position of calm and tranquility and distraction, that will be perfect for your concentration. Make sure you know your phones and all of these other things are turned off and things can't distract you real quick. We're about to do a quick little 15, 20-minute FCA yoga. And for those of you who can't feel it, don't worry. You can just go try it out, outside of this, and you'll eventually get it. So with you guys' eyes closed, I need you guys to close your eyes and take a deep breath in, hit the weed in through your mouth and out through your mouth. We're about to activate your chakras. I need you to get a full, vivid visual of your own body inside of your own mind. Kind of like if you were to look into a full body mirror, your whole body, you know what your full body looks like. Get that picture, keep that picture. And using the power of your imagination, we're going to talk about a positive word. A positive word is going to be the theme of this FCA yoga. That positive word is going to be healthy. All right. So the sun in the sky is no longer just a plain sun in the sky. This is all happening in your imagination. And the sun in the sky is now a sunlight and a sun of health. The healthy sun in your imagination drops out of the sky and falls into both of your hands. You're looking at the healthy sun in your hands and it feels bright, warm, and vibrant. The healthy sun now sinks into both of your hands like water sinks into the soil. As the healthy sun sinks into both of your hands, you feel the pulsating and vibration and the warmth, the tingle, the presence of the vibrating healthy sun vibrating in your hands. This vibration and this feeling that you are feeling in your hands is called your palm chakras. Hit the weed for your palm chakras. Release. Now, the healthy sun travels from your wrist chakra to your elbow chakra. From your wrist to your elbows, the sun of health travels through those regions as you feel the vibrating sun from your wrists to your elbows. Hit the weed. Breathe in deeply and let the light of the sun filter in from your wrists to your elbows, filling it up with divine light of health. As you release all of the things that you don't want out of that area. The deeper you breathe in, the more positive comes in. The deeper you exhale, the more negative gets expelled. The sunlight of health now travels from your elbows to your shoulders. The sunlight of health travels from your elbows to your shoulders. As the sunlight of health travels from your elbows to your shoulders, you feel it all in your biceps, your triceps, all in the top of your shoulders and your shoulder blade. This is remember your elbow chakra, and now we've illuminated your shoulder chakras. Breathe in deeply, hit the weed for your shoulder chakras. Release. The sunlight of health now shines upon your face, illuminating your entire face. The sunlight of health is washed all over your face, and you feel that health throughout your entire face. As you feel the sunlight of health throughout your face, you hit the weed and let the light cleanse the face. Release. The sunlight of health now travels into your right jugular vein, your left jugular vein, the back of your neck, and your collarbone. When you feel that warmth, present light of the healthy sun within those regions, hit the weed, breathe in deeply. Hold it, release. The sunlight of health now travels into your chest plate and your breastplate. You feel the sunlight illuminating your chest plate and your breastplate. These are your rib chakras. Remember in the Bible, they said that God took woman out of man's rib. They were talking about the rib chakras, that rib cage. So when you feel the light of the healthy sun within the rib cage, you may breathe in deep. There go my doggies. There they go. Breathe in deeply. And let the light into the rib cage. The reason why them dogs barking now, y'all, because our chakras on fleek and they feel all that there. And you breathe and hit the weed for your chest plate and your breastplate. The sunlight of health now travels into your stomach, your actual organ, the stomach itself, and your abdominal muscles. Your stomach and your abdominal muscles are now illuminated by the healthy light of the sun. When you feel the light of the sun in your abdominal muscles, hit the weed for your stomach and abdomen. Breathing in deeply. Release. The sunlight of health now travels into your pelvic chakra. Your pelvis is located below your belly button, but above the genitalia, that space where your bladder is located. Let the light of the sun of health illuminate your pelvis. When you feel your pelvis illuminate and activate with the healthy light of the sun, you may hit the weed for your pelvis. Go. Hold it and release. Slowly and calmly, releasing that which is unwanted out of the chakra. This healthy sun now illuminates your hips, your thighs, and your rear end. Your hip chakras, your thigh chakras, and your ox chakras. They call it the buttocks, but these are your ox chakras. Your hips, thighs, and rear end are now illuminated with the light of the sun. As you feel the healthy sun illuminate your hips, thighs, and rear end, focus on all three areas and breathe in deeply, hitting the weed for your hips, thighs, and rear end. Release. And now the sunlight of the healthy sun shines from your knee chakras to your ankle chakras. From your knees to your ankles, you feel the warm, healthy light of the sun flowing throughout your legs and your calf muscles from your knees to your ankles. When you feel it, you may hit the weed for your knee chakras and ankle chakras. The deeper you breathe in, the more positive comes in. The deeper you exhale, the more which is unwanted gets expelled from the area. See it, feel it, breathe it, be it, you are it. The time is now. The sunlight of health now shines upon your foot chakras, both of your feet. These are called your foot chakras. Once you feel the light of the sun in your feet, breathe in deeply, hit the weed, let the light into the feet with deep breath. Hold and release. The sunlight of health now travels up your vertebrae, your spinal cord, all 33 vertebrae. And as you feel it up your spinal cord, it spreads throughout the back of the rib cage and throughout your entire back, your upper, your middle, and your lower back, as well as your spinal cord, is illuminated with the warm light from the sun of health. As you feel it in your entire back, breathe in deeply and let the light into your entire back, illuminating your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, and all of the nerves and tendons in the back, thanking our back because our back has always had our back. And you release, letting all of the stress and tension out of the back. And now we move into your 7 major chakras. The sunlight of health now turns into a red sunlight of health. And the red sunlight of health shines upon your root chakra. Your root chakra is located at the perineal muscle. The perineal muscle is the muscle that you would use if you had to stop yourself from using the bathroom. The guy nicknamed it earlier your asshole chakra. When you feel the light of the red sun illuminate the root chakra, you may hit the weed, breathing deeply in and out of the root chakra. Hit the weed. As the root chakra activate, take the breath as high as you can to the top of your lungs. Hold it for 2.5 seconds. Release it slowly and methodically, cleansing and cleaning, clearing the chakra. And make sure you see this as it goes on. Make sure you interact with the colors, interact with the geometry, interact with the imagery, interact with the ether. As now the root chakra turns into an orange light, and the orange light travels up and activates the sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is located directly in your genitalia. Once you feel your sacral chakra activate with the orange light from the healthy sun, you may begin to inside of your chakra. Breathe in deeply in and out of your sacral chakra. The deeper you breathe in, the more orange light comes in. The deeper you exhale, the more negative gets expelled from the chakra. See it, feel it, breathe it, be it, you are it. Now, the sunlight of the healthy sun turns into a yellow sunlight, shining upon your solar plexus. Your solar plexus chakra is located directly in your belly button. Shine the yellow light of the healthy sun inside of the belly button. When you feel your solar plexus activate, begin to breathe in deeply and hit the weed, cleansing and cleaning the solar plexus chakra. The deeper you breathe in, the more yellow light cleanses and cleans the chakra. The deeper you breathe out, the more of the negative, unwanted energy leaves out of the chakra. The solar plexus light of yellow now turns into a green light. And that green light shines upon the heart chakra. Your heart chakra is located directly in the middle of your chest, directly at the heart. Shine the green light upon the heart chakra. When you feel the green light activate the heart chakra, you may begin to breathe indeed and hit the weed for the heart chakra. See the green light energy coming from the earth, filling your heart with the green light of love. See all of your unwanted stress and negativity leaving out of your body as you breathe back into the green light, breathing out all of your unwanted energy. The deeper you breathe in, the more green light comes into your heart chakra. The deeper you breathe out, the more unwanted energy leaves out of your heart chakra. The heart chakra light energy now turns into a blue energy to illuminate your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is located directly at the Adam's apple. When you feel your throat chakra activate with the blue light of health, breathe in deeply and hit the weed for your throat chakra. Remember, your throat chakra is the chakra that regulates your words. In the beginning, there was the word was God, the word was with God, the words, your words are your God. And so with the throat chakra, breathe in deeply, hit the weed, let all of that good truth, that good light, that good justice, order, and reciprocity enter into your throat chakra as you breathe out all lies, gossip, rumors, BS, and things that no longer serve your highest agenda and your highest order. Now, the sunlight of health turns into a purple sunlight of health, and it shines upon your third eye chakra, located directly in between your eyebrows as well as along your forehead. When you feel the purple light activate your third eye chakra, you may begin to breathe in deeply, in through your mouth and out through your mouth. Hit the weed. Remember, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. If I travel straight through your eyes right now, I will run into your pineal gland, and your pineal gland is the home and the house of your third eye chakra. You are feeling it on your forehead, but it actually is dwelling inside of your brain in your pineal gland. Breathe in deeply one more time for the third eye chakra, aka our soul. Hit the weed. Take it to the top of your lungs. Hold it. 1,000, 1,000, and release. Now the energy turns into a golden white light energy, and that golden white light energy shines upon the crown chakra, located right here at the top of your head like the soft spot on a baby. When you feel the crown chakra activate at the top of your head, you may begin to breathe in deeply, letting all of the golden light into your body, filling your body and charging your body up like a golden light battery. The deeper you breathe in, the more golden light comes into the crown chakra and fills your body with electromagnetic wave. And as you breathe out all of the carbon dioxide and all of the stress and unwanted energy out of the top of your head, out of the top of the crown chakra. And now for the finale, you have the light of the sun, that sun of light, that healthy light sun shines upon all 29 of your chakras at the same time. All 29 of your chakras are being illuminated by the healthy light of the sun. As this is going on inside of your mind, with force and with feeling, you're going to command your chakras to turn on with the command phrase, all chakras activate. You're going to say it over and over and over and over, silently inside of your mind, while the light shines on all of your chakras at the same time. Breathing in deeply, you let all of the healthy light of the sun shine upon your chakras as you command them to activate with the command, all chakras activate. I'll give you guys a little while. Feel all chakras activate. remember to breathe in deeply and hit the weed once you do feel all chakras activate. As well as, do not stop the phrase, all chakras activate. Once you feel your chakras activate, take it higher. The more you feel your chakras charged, the higher you take the command, all chakras activate, until you're screaming it inside of your being. All chakras activate, like those anime Super Saiyans when they go come here, right? You're trying to scream it. All chakras activate throughout your entire multiverse of your body. Feeling the electrical energy, feeling the magnetic energy, feeling the tingling feeling, feeling the warmth, feeling the coolness, feeling the release of stress and tension, feeling the light, feeling the heavy weight lifting off of the shoulders, feeling the muscles relaxing. This is your spirit and your soul that you are feeling. You are physically feeling your spirit and your soul coursing throughout your fake body. I'm sorry, I know it's natural and come from the earth, but it's really fake because your real body is invisible. And you're feeling your real body inside of your fake body. This is the power of FCA Yoga. Feeling your soul, this will attune you into the universal motherboard, the universal mothership, that universal frequency that higher beings are resonating on, and you will begin to attract all of these higher existences, these higher mind frames and time frames, once you start activating the real you, the true you, inside of your body. So congratulations to everybody who are feeling that warm, tingly feeling of their chakras activated. And for those who came in late, you can go to my website right here at the bottom, and you can activate your chakras for free with FCA Yoga. Hit the FCA Yoga tab on chakradoctor.org, and it's a free tutorial. And it's a longer tutorial, but most definitely. How you feeling, Lord Jamar?
Hang on. Brody. I had to put my shit on mute because the dog was snoring in the background.
Yo, and believe it or not, everybody,
okay,
that
bye.
must be my sign, because
so
you hit.
Yeah, I hear you. Fuck out of here.
You can hear me now, y'all?
Yeah. Your shit just went crazy for a second.
Always.
Yo.
Sorry, y'all.
The third eye tingle was retarded for me anyway. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but when it went from the throat to the third eye, I literally felt the shit creeping like up here and then just enveloping. Hang on a second.
Yeah, my bad, y'all.
Yeah, you probably didn't hear what I was saying, but
what you said?
So
you said somebody said it put you to sleep.
Nah, I wasn't asleep at all. I was awake the whole time. But what did happen was, so when we got to the third eye, from the throat to the going to the, the purple joint, I literally felt like, it almost felt like almost like a worm crawling up my fucking. And that's funny that you say a worm.
Kundalini snake.
Kundalini, I'm telling you, it felt like a little worm going from like the bridge of my nose up into that fucking area, and then the whole shit just was tingling thus forth for the rest of the whole time. Like, and when you were saying, do you feel the tingle and the warmth? Like, for me, I didn't feel it everywhere, but there, especially, it was crazy, like intense, crazy for me. But
I'm glad everybody got to get that, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for participating, brother.
Yeah. Now listen, if this is not something that you feel resonates with you, then please leave. But we don't need all the stupid ass comments and shit like that. And you know what I mean? Like, that's on you. This is not no witchcraft and no shit like that. This is science of the original man. This is shit that you've lost in yourself and you need to get reacquainted with.
Find yourselves.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
You
And
cannot enter
you're not
the
with
Shaolin Temple.
Leave.
Yeah, man. So but that exercise, everybody, is what built my company. The name of my company is called My FCA Inc. So I literally named my company after FCA, full chakra activation, and it is the birth, the foundation to all of the other services, products, and things that I provide within my brand. And
Shout
it
out
all
Dr.
started.
Gandhi.
Huh?
I said, shout out Dr. Gandhi.
Yeah, shout out to Dr. Gandhi, man, for keeping it real, keeping it platinum. And yeah, man, when he met me, he brought me to the Indian community, and I was activating Indian chakras. They were like, who is this a black man activating my chakras? My sinuses clear, my eyes were watering when I opened them. That was real, brothers. Feels good. Yeah. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Joel. Well, my brother, man.
Yeah, man. So
that was great.
And yeah, don't forget, man. Y'all just go on chakradoctor.org. Y'all get y'all some FCA yoga. Oh, y'all hit me up, man. 818-429-1675 for your vaccination exemption attestation letters. You dig? You could be exempt too. You could be exempt too. I'm letting you know that now. You just got to go through the proper channels, especially if you work in like the hospital, cops, firefighters, all of that. That where the government is big, on their rules there, it definitely works well in those arenas. Not a private arena, a private corporation can do what they want with their, employees and their rules. But as far as a government entity or a state-run county type of entity, definitely you will want to have that on deck to present, and it works like a charm. So. Yeah, man. Thank you for having me on. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the FCA Yoga. Until next time, man. All day.
No doubt. Yo, everybody that was in the chat with us today, thank y'all. Everybody that donated in the super chat, thank you. Iasia M. I sent your
Iasia M with the big
I texted her
her email
to you. So yeah, you got that.
I'm gonna send you a spell, man. You can have that. That way do something for you. Damn, man. Appreciate it for showing the black man some love, man.
Yeah, she stay doing that too. This is not the first time.
Yeah, all day, man. Humble.
Hang on a second. What's tell me that number again? You said the phone number. What's the number?
818.
Hang on. 818.
429.
1675. Okay. So there's the number on screen, y'all.
Number on screen. Hit me up. We can do FCA yoga. We can do miracle food. We can do money magic. We can do affirmation Bible. We can do Chakra Doctor Positive Penitentiary. You can come out to my boot camp in Texas out here. You can get your 7-day matrix break, man. They got a lot of things we could be doing that are positive, that involves improving ourselves, that ain't got nothing to do with, pointing the finger at nobody else but us.
Fact, though.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, my brother.
Appreciate
once
it, man.
Again. Until next time.
Call me.
Call the doc. Once again, 818-429-1675. 818-429-1675 for the Chakra Doctor. And we thank you for joining us once again. For for another episode of Lord Jamar Live with my return guests and number one sponsor, the Chakra Doctor.
The Chakra Doctor. Yeah. Shots
Well, yo,
out,
we
man.
about to be out, y'all.
Y'all go get that gear, man. Y'all go get that gear.
Yeah, that's right. Go to that hoodie.com.
Peace.
Get you that drippy drip, as they say. And we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. The real peace.
The real peace.
The real peace and prosperity in this joint. Yeah.